I'm 20 years old trying to start my own business. Do you have any tips to get clients, and should I go and see them or should I call them first? I got you, brother. I think you should do both, brother. But here's a couple of tips, right? First off, we want to identify the problem that you're solving. And only then can you identify who that type of person is that you are solving the problem for. What type of person is it? Where do they hang out? Where can you get their names and their telephone numbers? Because you need to build a system that gets you leads, right? And if you don't have that system right now, then you go door to door, you call, you text, you shout. Man, I don't care, you can throw smoke signals, right? But anything to get your clients. One of the most effective ways to generate leads is to talk about the solution that you can provide on social media. Become vocal, add value, sell yourself first, because that's what people are going to buy. They're going to buy into you first, and then they're going to buy into your solutions. So number one, you got to find a way of generating leads, right? You need clients, not a business name, not a company registration paper, not a bank account. You need somebody that's willing to pay you money for a service or a product. Number two, when you do get your first client, treat that person like it's the Queen of England, right? Or like it's a billionaire. I have a story that I always like to tell. I got a meeting with a billionaire, a South African billionaire, and the only reason that person reached out to me is because I greeted them properly at Checkers in Fairy Glen, Pretoria, my man. And the guy was wearing an overall and a safety vest. You understand? You never know who that person is, or even who that person knows, right? Treat those people with utmost respect. Go over the top for them and try to provide as much value as possible, because that person is going to be your first lead generator. They are going to be your word of mouth and talk about your products and services and you to other people. Make sure that you have a passion for something in your business, right? You need to get lost for 12, 14, 16 hours in that thing that you do. If you can't get lost in it, then it's not going to work, mate, because you are not going to work a 9 to 5 no more, right? Entrepreneurs in the first season of their business, they work 10 times harder than any other employee, and you've got to be willing to put in the work. And number 4, become like the people that you admire. You cannot attract great people in your organization if you aren't a great person, if you are not being or walking or talking like the extraordinary self that you want to be. You are going to need a team when you build a massive business. And the only way to attract the right people into your team is if you are the right person. You got to be extraordinary. You got to walk the talk. And then number 5, last but not least, go and educate yourself, my brother. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. If you do not read books, if you do not do courses and get mentors, coaches, right, on the things that you want to become great at in your business, whether that's lead generation, marketing, sales, whatever, if you can't get that knowledge and apply it, you are not going to make it. This is a dog-eat-dog world, right? And you need to go and pursue knowledge and apply that in your life if you want to become an extraordinary entrepreneur, if you want to build a massive business, leave a legacy for your family. There's a treasure trove of knowledge on my website. Go check out my top 25 books there. Be blessed.